What is going on, beautiful folks? Today, we're going to be talking about how marriage is the finish line for narcissists and toxic people. Getting you married, getting you stuck with them, just like that, is the finish line for narcissists. If you're here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a self aware narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, the finish line for narcissists, like the race, the toxic narcissistic race, like boom, finish, done. I beat you. I beat you. Now we crossed the line together. So before we hop deep into today's episode, y'all, make sure if you haven't already to hop over and check out my website, mentalhealness.net. You will find all things mental illness there. My support group, my books, my other YouTube channel called Lee Actions, and a lot of other things about me, upcoming events and things of that nature. Check it out. But yes, the finish line for narcissists. A lot of people. So I just finished reading the book. It's called Attached. It's an amazing book. Shout out to my man Yusha Assad for recommending that book for me. Amazing book. And it's about attachment theory and whatnot. It's a beautiful book. This is what it looks like right here, y'all. Oh, if you want to check it out on Amazon, I feel like dang, my camera will not focus. I'll have to put it on the screen later. It just will not focus on it. But it's by Amir Levine and Rachel Heller. Beautiful book. But it just got me thinking about how narcissistic people tend to have an avoidant attachment style. Not all avoidants are narcissists, but narcissists do tend to have an avoidant attachment style, and they can masquerade as having a secure attachment style, or even pretend to have an anxious attachment style just to get you sucked in, just to suck you in and whatnot. But typically they're going to have an avoidant attachment style, which typically means that they are going to be averse to emotional closeness, but they want the physical part. They want you physically there, but they still want their independence. They still want, to have you there just in case they change their mind. They still want to have you around and things of that nature. So that's how it typically works, right? So if you're dealing with narcissists, you're dealing with toxic people, that's going to be the mentality and the mindset. Like they want to have somebody always there for them, but they don't necessarily want the emotional baggage that comes along with being with somebody. So I can pretend and hold up. I can hold up the facade a lot. I can just say, oh, here's the facade. Here's this right here. This is what's going on. This is what's happened. Like they can pretend to be something that they're not. But eventually the mask is going to come out. That's why a lot of people ask, why do narcissists move so fast? Why do relationships have to move fast? Because the slower you move, the more apt you are to seeing them for who they really are, to seeing us for who we really are. Because I fall into this category. I know a lot of people say, Lee, why don't you just say us? Why don't you say us for everything? Because I don't do all this. I don't do all this stuff. If it applies to me, I would apply it to me. I would say us or we. If it ain't something I do or have done, I'm gonna say them. What the hell? Not all narcissists are not a monolith, right? We're not a monolithic personality disorder. But this is what happens. So many people get caught up in these dynamics in these spaces that when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with a toxic person, you're going to encounter speed. Most times, some narcissists like to keep it slow and just have you at this emotional distance, and they'll find other ways to suck you in, right? Well, other ways to suck you in, I mean, getting you pregnant really quick, or getting pregnant by you really quickly, or sorry, I racked the camera, or I said getting pregnant by you really quickly, moving in together, buying a house together, getting you to co-sign for something really fast. There are other ways that they can, cross this quote unquote finish line where it might require you to be in their lives longer, right? There are other ways to accomplish that goal and whatnot. But most narcissists are going to go about it this way right here, like getting married, plus marriage entails a lot of different things. Like if I'm married, I look normal, don't I? If I'm married, I seem normal to most people, right? If we're married, then most people are going to look at me like I'm a good person, like I'm a decent human being. Like, oh, look at that married person over there. Look at that married man. I'm going to fit into society more because I'm married, right? I'm going to fit in. I'm going to look better. I'm going to present better. Oh, you look married. He know how to hold it now. He know how to run a household. She knows what she's, she knows the stuff. She knows what she got going on. Marriage. But marriage for narcissists is the finish line because it damn near almost guarantees, especially if y'all have this religious mindset on marriage and whatnot, and you feel like you can't get divorced for any other reason other than cheating. Like like your happiness doesn't matter anymore when you get married, which is kind of crazy to me. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people base their marriages on the Bible and whatnot, but it's just kind of crazy to me when people get married and like their happiness goes out the door. Like you can't be happy anymore. Like even if you're getting beat up or assaulted, emotionally neglected and stuff like that, you can't divorce. Anyway, I don't think God wants you to suffer like that. But hey, to each their own. Everybody has their own viewpoint and whatnot and such. I know people who gonna hear that and just like, let me go and push pause on this video and give Lee a scathing review in his comment section. You know nothing about the Bible. Don't speak on God. Like they know God personally. Like you and God, you know, like you were there when God was, dictating the Bible. Okay, I got you. No, you weren't there. But it's the finish line because it guarantees that you're going to be here with me. You know what I mean? It guarantees that it's going to be harder to get to where it's going to be harder for you to break up with me. It's guaranteed. I have the physical part that I might want, but the emotional closeness I don't even have to do anymore because we're married. I put like it's the finish line because I'm running through my emotional load quickly, right? All the emotional load the entire emotional load that I do have, I'm running through it very quickly. So when I'm going through this stuff, I'm running out. Let's get married. I know we just met. I know we only known each other for 2 weeks, but I want to marry you. I've never felt this way before. And does that work on people? Yes, it works on a lot of people, right? It works on a ton of people. And this is how it goes for so many people. This is the mindset in the space that so many people fall into. Like, because you're dealing with narcissistic people, you're dealing with toxic, abusive people. This is the space that so many people fall into. You don't, like I said, it's hard to rectify dealing with this type of toxicity. It's hard to understand dealing with this mindset and dealing with this abusive person. It's so hard and so difficult to process it, right? It really is. So you're talking to a narcissist. You're dealing with a narcissistic person. Like, just understand that they want to get married quickly. Yeah, can they care about you? Yes, they can care about you, but they want to get married quickly because it guarantees that they'll have somebody. That's why you see a lot of times when they get married, they turn it off. You know, a lot of people work so hard to keep the marriage going. You, on your side of things, you work so hard to keep the marriage going, to keep it going strong or whatnot. But when narcissists get married, they turn it off. They're like, damn, you like, damn, we just got married. You done changed already? Damn. I ain't get a chance to take a deep breath. Damn. You know what I mean? That's what so many people fall into right there. Like you're struggling to deal with this type of stuff. You're battling it. It becomes so tough to deal with. So that's why I be rooting for y'all to just understand that the abusive, narcissistic person, they're going to continue to be abusive. They're going to continue to be manipulative. They're going to continue to be toxic. They're going to continue to do this damaging things to you. They're going to continue to do so much to you and around you to benefit themselves because they can turn it off. They like they can take the mask off. If I've had the mask on for a long time and we finally get married, we both say I do, I can turn it off. You see what I'm saying? I can absolutely turn it off. I can say I do. And we both get married and then I do. Now I'm done. You see what I'm saying? I do and I'm done. Like I said, they'll turn it off damn near immediately once you get married. And that sucks for so many people. That sucks for so many people to have to deal with and so many people to have to battle. It really does. So that's why I'm just I how I say this. Like I I just want y'all to know that that's why when they get married, they emotionally disconnect from you. You feel a disconnect. Even on the honeymoon, like I've heard people, I've done one-on-ones with people before, right? I've been on Zoom calls before with, literally so many people, y'all. I've been on Zoom calls before, and people say the night of the wedding, my partner said, I got you now. Near mine now. Yeah, things gonna change now. Gotcha. They'll say something obscure like that. And in the survivor or whatever, just like, oh, you got me. Yeah, we married. Yay. The narcissist has a different perspective on it. They're like, I got you now. I no longer have to work hard now. Since we married, I no longer have to put the work in anymore. Since we married, you don't you're going to get the worst of me. You got the best of me before we got married. That's why people, when you get to marriage, it goes downhill. It's crazy. It's crazy how it goes downhill. They shut things off. It doesn't mean that the marriage is over, that they will divorce you, because a lot of them want you there, but it means they create this emotional distance now. And the crazy thing about it is, because they're doing it, because most of them are doing it on a subconscious level, they'll start blaming you for the emotional distance when they start finding fault in you. They'll start finding fault in you and picking on you and poking at you in order to have an excuse to be emotionally distant from you. And then they'll blame you for the emotional distance. And guess what happens? They'll start to emotionally connect to somebody else. You'll be married to them, but they'll be emotionally cheating on you with somebody else. And sometimes the emotional cheating can lead to physical cheating. Their physical stuff can lead to them leaving the marriage as a whole. And they can leave you sad as hell. They can leave you feeling broken. They can leave you feeling diminished and destroyed. And that's 100% understandable to feel that way. I don't feel bad for getting upset that your heart got broken. It hurts. We understand. Everybody understands. Like, not everybody, but the people who understand what you went through, they get it. You hurting. It's okay to hurt, y'all. Don't try to hold it in. Let it out. You have to. If you hold it in, you're gonna suffer. I promise you. If you hold it in, you're going to feel like you're suffering. And I want y'all to win. Y'all know, y'all. If y'all don't understand by now that Lee Hammock genuinely wants y'all to win, I don't know what to tell you. You see what I'm saying? I really don't know what to tell you, because I be rooting for y'all. Y'all can say what people say. Oh, Lee, you're just being fake because you want people. Rabble. You want this and that. No, I want y'all to win. That's why I be saying the stuff that I say. That's why I do the stuff that I do. I give y'all this information not to hurt your feelings. You see what I'm saying? But to help you understand it and help you win. You know what I mean? To help you understand what you survived, help you understand what you went through, help you be the best version of yourself. Just because you married a narcissist doesn't mean your life is over. Like, I know everybody's religion is different. Everybody views religion different. If you're unhappy, I just truly believe, I'm not a religious zealot. I just truly believe that God didn't put you here to be unhappy. You know what I mean? I feel like God did not put you here to be unhappy. Now go forth and suffer. You're not Jesus. You see what I'm saying? You're not Jesus. You're not suffering for anybody's sins. Jesus did that. So why are you suffering? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think God put you here to suffer. Like, there's, I want y'all to thrive. I want y'all to have fun with life. And I want y'all to just be as empowered as possible. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Look, go to mentalhealness.net, sign up for my newsletter, and be ready, because like Dallas, Texas, we just booked Houston, Texas. So Dallas, Texas on November the 2nd, Houston, Texas on November the 3rd for our next in-person next in-person workshops. No, they will not be over Zoom. This is in-person, live and in-person. We did one in DC. We're doing Texas, North Carolina, Georgia, Toronto, and maybe some other stuff for the end of the year. Anyways, y'all, be safe, take care of yourselves, love one another, stay empowered, and as always, mental healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.